Hello and welcome back to the Practical English Podcast. I'm your host, Mike.
And I'm Angela. We're so glad you can join us today. We have a topic that is incredibly important for anyone looking to advance their career internationally.
That's right, Angela. Today we're diving deep into how to answer job interview questions in English. We'll give you the strategies, the vocabulary, and the confidence you need to impress any hiring manager.
Exactly. By the end of this episode, you'll have a clear framework for answering the most common interview questions, sounding natural and professional while you do it.
So, Angela, let's talk about why this is such a crucial skill. For many English learners, a job interview can feel like the final boss of language challenges.
It really can. There's so much pressure. You're not just trying to translate your thoughts, you're trying to showcase your personality, your skills, and your professionalism all in another language.
And it's more than just grammar and vocabulary. It's about understanding the cultural expectations of a professional interview and presenting your best self with confidence.
Right. Our goal today is to bridge that gap. We want to help our listeners move from just answering questions to truly communicating their value effectively and confidently.
Before we get into specific questions, let's talk about something that happens the moment you walk in the door or log into the video call. The first impression.
That's so true, Mike. Nonverbal communication is a language of its own. Your body language, for instance, can say a lot about your confidence. Sit up straight, offer a firm handshake if you're in person, and maintain an open posture.
And eye contact is crucial. It shows you're engaged and trustworthy. You don't want to stare, of course, but looking at the interviewer while they're speaking and when you're answering shows respect and confidence.
Definitely. And this applies to virtual interviews too. Look at the camera, not just at the screen image of the interviewer. It creates a direct connection. And please, dress professionally, even if you're at home. It puts you in the right mindset and shows you're taking the opportunity seriously.
Okay, let's jump into the first and often most important question you'll hear. Tell me about yourself.
The classic opener. This question sets the tone for the entire interview. It's so open-ended that it can be easy to get lost.
So how do you structure it?
A great, simple formula is present, past, future.
Present, past, future. Okay, break that down for us.
Sure. A present is a brief summary of your current role and a key accomplishment. Past is how your previous experience has prepared you for this moment. And future is why you're interested in this specific role and company.
That's a fantastic structure. It keeps your answer focused and relevant. So a bad answer would be starting with, well, I was born in, or talking about your hobbies for 5 minutes.
Exactly. Let's hear a good example. Imagine you're applying for a senior project manager role. A good answer might sound like this. Certainly, I'm currently a project manager at ABC Company, where I oversee our main software development cycle. In the past year, I successfully led a team that launched a new mobile app, which increased user engagement by 25%. Before that, I spent 5 years honing my skills in agile methodologies at XYZ Tech. I was drawn to this opportunity because your company is an industry leader in innovation, and I'm eager to leverage my experience to help drive results on a larger scale.
That was brilliant. It's concise, full of achievements, and directly connects to the new role. Let's highlight some of that professional vocabulary. Phrases like oversee our main software development cycle, honing my skills, and leverage my experience to drive results.
Those are key. Using business-specific terms shows you're fluent not just in English, but in the professional world. All right, let's move on to the next common question. What are your strengths?
This is your chance to really sell yourself. But just listing adjectives like I'm hardworking and dedicated isn't enough. You need to provide proof.
Right. Evidence is everything. And a powerful tool for this is the STAR method.
The STAR method. I love this. It stands for situation, task, action, and result. It turns your answer into a compelling story.
Exactly. So pick a strength that is relevant to the job. Let's say it's collaboration. Don't just say it, show it with the STAR story.
Can you give us an example?
Of course. Here's an example for the strength of collaboration. I'd say one of my key strengths is fostering collaboration across departments. In my previous role, situation, we had a communication breakdown between the marketing and sales teams, which was causing us to miss targets. My task was to bridge this gap. For my action, I initiated and facilitated weekly cross-functional meetings to align on goals and share insights. As a result, we streamlined our lead generation process, and within 1 quarter, the sales team reported a 15% increase in qualified leads.
Wow, that is so much more effective than just saying, I'm a team player. The result, a 15% increase, is a concrete number that demonstrates your value.
That's the power of it. Some great vocabulary in there too. Fostering collaboration, communication breakdown, cross-functional meetings, and streamlined our process.
And the pro tip, always look at the job description. The company tells you exactly what strengths they're looking for. Use those as a guide for which stories to prepare. Okay, from the high of talking about strengths to the dreaded question, what is your greatest weakness?
Right. This question isn't a trap. It's a test of self-awareness and your commitment to growth.
So what's the biggest mistake people make here?
Using a fake weakness, or what we call a humble brag. Answers like, I'm a perfectionist, or I just care too much.
Yeah, interviewers see right through that. It sounds insincere. So what's the right way to approach it?
The best strategy is to choose a real but manageable weakness. Then, most importantly, explain the steps you are proactively taking to improve it. This turns the answer into a positive story about your professional development.
I like that. So you could say something like this. Historically, I've had a tendency to be overly hands-on with projects I'm passionate about, which can border on micromanagement. I've recognized this could limit my team's autonomy. To address this, I've been proactively focusing on effective delegation. I've implemented a new project management system that gives me clear visibility on progress without needing to constantly check in. And I make a conscious effort to empower my team members to take ownership of their work. This has actually improved team morale and efficiency.
That's a perfect answer. It's honest, it shows self-awareness, and it ends on a positive note about improvement and results.
Key vocabulary to remember here includes words like self-awareness, proactively, delegate, and empower team members.
Okay, let's tackle another big one. Why do you want to work for this company? This question seems simple, but it's a huge opportunity to show your genuine interest and that you've done your homework.
Absolutely. The worst thing you can say is something generic like, I'm looking for a new opportunity, or I've heard good things about you. It shows a lack of specific interest. Your goal here is to connect your personal career goals and values with the company's mission, values, and recent work.
So, how do you do that effectively? Research is step one. Look at their website's About Us page, read their latest press releases, and find a recent project or achievement that genuinely excites you.
Exactly. Then you can structure your answer around that. For example, I've been following your company for a while, and I was particularly impressed by your recent launch of Project X. I'm very passionate about sustainable energy, and your company's commitment to innovation in this area aligns perfectly with my own professional values. I believe my background in your skill would allow me to contribute directly to this mission.
So, Mike, we've gone over the content of the answers, but how you deliver them is just as important. Let's talk about confidence.
Absolutely. Confidence comes from preparation and practice. You can't just think about these answers, you have to say them. So for everyone listening, here are some actionable practice tips.
Let's hear them.
First, repeat the sample answers we gave out loud. Get used to how the professional phrases feel and sound. Second, practice shadowing. Rewind a section and try to speak along with us. This is amazing for improving your pronunciation and fluency.
Those are great. I'd add a third one. Pause this episode right now and try to create your own answers using the present, past, future method or the STAR method. Tailor them to your own experience.
That's the most important step. And remember, focus on clear communication, not perfection. A small grammar mistake is fine. It's better to communicate your ideas clearly than to be silent because you're afraid of making a mistake.
Totally. And finally, rewatch or re-listen to this episode. Each time you do, you'll pick up something new and reinforce your learning, which builds both fluency and confidence.
We are just about out of time. We've covered some incredibly valuable strategies today for acing your next job interview in English.
We really have. Remember, preparation is the key to confidence.
And if you found this episode helpful, please do us a favor and like this video and follow our channel, the Practical English Podcast. It helps us reach more learners like you.
Your support means the world to us. Take these tips, practice them, and go into your next interview ready to succeed.
And to leave you with one final thought,
Confidence grows when you practice speaking real English consistently.
relax, practice, and enjoy learning English naturally. Until next time.